Welcome back to another episode of the Tennessee Titans franchise here on my channel. If you're up for Madden 24 franchise and good storylines, well then you've come to the right spot. This week we're going to be taking on the Cincinnati Bengals, currently unbeaten 3-0. A home game in Nissan Stadium, but we have a lot of things to take care of apart from the game itself. We've got the quarterback one check-in, of course. We've got the game plan, elite QB. We have to find a way to stop Joe Burrow, which will prove to be hard. We're going to check out the Bengals roster. And of course, we're going to be doing weekly strategy. And we've got a lot of players to negotiate, so we're going to dive straight into that one. I want to give you a view here. We really have a ton of players up for negotiation. Something that Madden 24 is very cleverly doing is it gives you the chance to negotiate immediately, because that way you don't have to wait past the trade deadline to decide which players you want to keep and which ones you want to let go. I, for instance, want to let go Ben Neiman. I want to let go Chris Jackson. I just don't think that they're really adding that much to the team. I might decide last ditch decisions here. Some of these players I just want to keep around, but others I really don't see the point. Someone like Jamarco Jones, I don't see the point in keeping him. 64 at age 27. This is really rough. Denico Autry, currently a good starter, but not for that money. I don't want to give him 30 mil for 1 year. Definitely not. Ryan Tannehill, same thing, 15 mil for 1 year. Definitely not my man. Jaleel Johnson, 29, 64. So you can see this is really going in a direction that I don't like. Caleb Farley, we could only start negotiating with him when we get to sign his 5th-year option. I will do that because I want to give him certainly more time on our team. He's such a fantastic player. Apart from the other players that we decided not to keep around, one player that I'm very much on the fence about is Derrick Henry. I really don't want to give him that much money. I mean, right now, we would be paying him around 10 mil per year. I had to hike that up because this is the previous offer that I wanted to give him. It's a 7-year deal. You can see that it's around 11.8 mil cap hit per season. But it's rising. 12.4, 30.1, 30.9, 14, 15, 16.6 in his final season. The salary keeps going up. It's very backloaded here. And the bonus 5.5 mil. This is of course added always on top of the salary that you can see in the left column. So I don't really want to touch the salary because the salary will be moving. So I will try to sort of negotiate this via the bonus. I want to maybe hike up the bonus a little bit, maybe even give him more bonus and a little less salary. This improves the offer overall. I'm not really sure if he's going to go for it. I'm not really sure if I want to pay this to him. The highest offer probably would be 8 mil and 7 mil. If he doesn't accept that, then I will just be letting him go or trading him because I would like to have some value at least. I think we need to do something in the upcoming draft anyways, but we've got Tyjae Spears, who I actually like a lot. I would like to see him grow in our team. So this is the offer that I'm going to give Derrick Henry. And yeah, this is it. The team is right, the money is right, something has to improve if I'm going to sign. This means Derrick Henry will be leaving the team. My only question will be by when will that happen? Nick Westbrook, I'm not sure, 70 and 26. We're going to have to see how he develops. Chris Jackson, let's just take a look here. Just want to show you how the screen works in case I didn't do that before. But anyways, Chris Jackson is 25, 69 rated, right? When you look at my starting cornerbacks, I've got Sean Murphy-Bunting, Christian Fulton, Roger McCreary, Caleb Farley is also in there. So there's no need to keep Chris Jackson around, honestly. I don't really see the point in keeping him. He's 25, which is older than Fulton and McCreary, and don't really want to spend the money on this player. Ben Neiman, definitely not. I don't want to have him on the team. He's just a little bit too old. He's 28 and 71 rated. He does have interesting stats in there, so don't want to do him any injustice, but I don't see the point in really giving him a long-term deal. He's not that expensive though, so he might be a bridge player. But then again, looking at the others that I have, Al-Shaair, Monty Rice, and Chance Campbell, I would rather improve those, maybe get in a young player, maybe get in a rookie, something like that at that position. Josh Thompson, strong safety, age 24, 66 rated. We've got Amani Hooker at strong safety, who's my starter anyways. This would be a very, very cheap backup player. I might as well just offer that to him. He is not really interested. When you look at his player motivations on the right, he's red in every category, and I don't really feel like overpaying him a lot. So we're going to give him this offer, and he doesn't want to stay. So there's no point in doing that. Love that the player motivation is playing a big deal. Chris Moore, certainly not. 30 years old, 73. Heck no. Trevin Wesco, 27, 66. He doesn't want to stay, and I feel like we can do better. Naquan Jones, left edge, 64 at age 25. He doesn't really want to stay anyways. If we look at our setting, we've got the Nico Autry here and Naquan Jones. So we would have 0 left edge players. I feel like we can do better here. We might snap up the Nico Autry again in free agency. This is a leeway that I'm willing to give myself. Now we've got Jamarco Jones here, 27-64. We've got the Nico Autry. Basically, this is a hard pass. This is a no at right guard. I don't see the point in keeping him around. We've got Daniel Brunskill at left guard. We've got Corey Levin at center. Currently out injured is our starting right guard, Dylan Redunce. So yeah, this is that. Denico Autry, 33. I would love to keep him around if he developed the mentor tag in off season, but I'm not going to be paying him this much money. 30.5 is way too much. Plus that bonus of 9 mil is just insane, man. Absolutely insane. It's going to knock off so much from our cap. I don't want to do that. Ryan Tannehill, hell no, and all the others we already handled. Big question is, what do we do with Derrick Henry? This is really a head scratcher for me. Last week I showed you what we would get for him. We could get some sweet deals, so maybe we'll just improve one of the defensive positions. Maybe we'll bring in a left edge, something like that, because I don't really want to let him go to waste. All right, next up, let's check out the quarterback one check-in. Coach, we're approaching the end of the first quarter of the season. What more do you need out of Will Levis? Well, I just wanted to build chemistry. We just want him to be himself and continue doing his part to build chemistry, keep our offense rolling. The better chemistry we have, the easier it'll be for everyone to make plays. I fully agree. Beat the Bengals, score 4+ offensive touchdowns. This is a realistic target, I would say. Oh my lord. We just beat the Browns 13-10, and they were a slightly worse team on offense, slightly better on defense though, but still, Jesus freaking Christ, what a target. Anyhow, game plan, elite QB. Let's discuss what we'll do about Joe Burrow. Going up against Joe Burrow is never an easy task for any defense to take on. What is the most important factor for success? Applying pressure, sacks goal, or excellent coverage, pass defense, and interception goal? I think we're going to apply pressure. It all starts with pressure. If he has too much time to throw, we'll get torched like everybody else. But if you can apply pressure and make him uncomfortable, it gives you the best chance to slow him down. Beat the Bengals and have 2+ sacks on defense. These are targets that scare me. All right, your entire defense will have +5 finesse and power moves this week, coming in hot. That is actually pretty cool. Not really sure how much that will help us, but I'm just going to be positive about this. And yeah, all right. Next up, let's take a look at the Bengals roster. Let's get an idea of the opposing team. All right, here we go. Joe Burrow, of course, the starting QB. He was the one talked about a lot, even at press conference. Just focusing on this superstar X-Factor quarterback, 96 rated, second best QB in the league. I think the best has to be Pat Mahomes. Yeah, the stats speak for themselves. He is a really, really dangerous one. We just have to figure out how to stop him. And yeah, that'll be tough in itself. We've got Trevor Siemian here. We've got Jake Browning as backup players. But of course, Joe Burrow will be playing here. Running back is Joe Mixon. We've got Chris Evans and Chase Brown, who is a rookie out of Illinois College. Let me just check out his dev trait. He does have a normal dev trait. Doesn't look too horrible though. Speed, acceleration, agility looking pretty nice. Yet, Joe Mixon, of course, will be the starting running back here. Start of trait, 27 years old, 87 overall. I'm not quite sure if he will really be starting the season because he had a little bit of an issue in the offseason. But yeah, for now, he will be in there. Fullback is Ethan Carter. I like this dude. He's a solid fullback. If he ever is available in free agency, we're going to be thinking about him for sure. Wide receivers, Jamar Chase, X Factor, the man himself. 23 years old, 95, an X Factor. I traded for him pretty early on in the Dolphins franchise, and he was a mainstay. He was awesome for us. He and Jalen Waddle were absolutely fantastic wide receivers. I traded Hill, never looked back. That was just that. He's such a great wide receiver. 6th best already in the game. So if you pair the 2nd best QB with the 6th best wide receiver, what do you get? A lot of pain for us. T. Higgins, another superstar, which means we've got 2 players with abilities here, 24 and 90 rated. Very dangerous, Clemson product, another fantastic wide receiver, just really good. Even elite, I would say, these 2 top wide receivers here. Tyler Boyd is 28 and 82, another solid wide receiver, know him from the Crusaders franchise, very good, very well done. It was really nasty there. Al-Shaair joins Joe Burrow here, Charlie Jones and Andre Yosivas. Is a rookie out of Princeton. What I personally find interesting is Al-Shaair being him because he was on the Jets, but he must have been released pretty quickly, interestingly enough. Charlie Jones, Purdue rookie, both of which look pretty nice. But the wide receiver number 2, super young and already very good. On the tight end, we've got Hunter Henry, 28 and 81. We've got Irv Smith Jr. and we've got Drew Sample and Devin Asiasi. Hunter Henry, he was with the New England Patriots before, if I'm not mistaken. Am I mistaken? No, I'm not. Right, so he was released seemingly, and now he's with the Bengals here. The offensive line, we've got Orlando Brown, 27 and 83. Jackson Carman behind him. We know Jackson Carman from the Dolphins. Was pretty solid there. Cody Ford, the only left guard, interesting, with a 69 rating, which is pretty bad. Center, Ted Karras, 30 and 80. Behind him, Trey Hill out of Georgia. We've got Alex Kappa. We also know him pretty well. 28 and 81. He was on the Crusaders as well. Max Sharping, another one that we know from the Crusaders. And then we've got the right tackle, Lael Collins, 30 and 81. Behind him, Hakeem Adeniji. So the offensive line, a little bit of a mixed bag, I would say. We've got a solid Orlando Brown, a really weird Cody Ford. We've got a solid Ted Karras, solid Alex Kappa, and solid Lael Collins. Everybody a little bit on the older side, not that convincing in regards to the overalls, but whatever. The defense, Sam Hubbard. Tattooed a bridge player here, which is interesting. He's 28 years old and 78. Myles Murphy, the Clemson rookie behind him, and Cam Sample. Let's take a look at Myles Murphy here. I do think that he has a hidden depth trade. Yes, he does. And when you look at the ratings, yeah, this is just a very good player in the making. If you pair that with his dev trade, this will be a nasty player, which sort of explains why they've got Sam Hubbard as a bridge player. Cam Sample is just also here in the room. We're not even going to cover that. Right edge, Trey Hendrickson, 28 and 87. Behind him, we've got Joseph Osai. He is a second-year player here, 23 and 74. So he's got 2 years in the NFL already at age 23. That is great. He's a very good prospect at that position. Trey Hendrickson, for the moment, still going strong. DJ Reader at D tackle. We've got BJ Hill and we've got Zachary Carter. We had DJ Reader on the Crusaders as well. A very good D tackle. Nasty to play against. What I liked most about him was his strength. 95 strength, the block shedding, the power moves, awareness, play recognition, and tackle make him a really nasty opponent who will be putting a lot of pressure on our offense. Left outside linebacker, Melvin Ingram, another one from the Crusaders, 34-78. Behind him, Akeem Davis-Gaither. And Melvin Ingram, a little bit of a standout here because he's pretty old actually. Looking at the stats, still good, but he will be regressing very hard, very quickly. Mid linebacker is Jermaine Pratt, 27 and 80, decent and solid. Marcus Bailey and Joe Backey Jr. At right outside linebacker, we've got Logan Wilson, 27-85, and Keanu Jones, 25-65. The cornerback, led by Chidobe Awuzie, 28 and 86. We've got Mike Hilton, 29-82. Cam Taylor-Britt from the 2022 draft. DJ Turner, a rookie from this year's draft, and Sidney Jones, the fourth. Let's check out DJ Turner. What is his depth trait? It is actually hidden. Now, would you look at this one here? So I think the quarterback room, of course, minus Jesse Bates, but it has a great rookie in there, looking promising already. And if you ask me, I think next year Awuzie and Hilton will be second fiddle to Taylor Britt and Turner. Mark my words. Mark my words. Free safety, Daxton Hill, 2277. Super promising player out of the 22 draft. Nick Scott as his backup. Strong safety, we've got Eric Rowe, 30 and 78. We've got DeMonte Kazee, 30 and 78. And Jordan Battle, a rookie whose last name actually is the type of player he is. He's a very, very tough player, very, very focused player, brutal, going into tackles a lot, and really hard to shake. Then we've got the kicker and the punter. Let's take a look here. Evan McPherson, superstar, 24 and 80. And the punter is Brad Robbins, 24-73. A super solid group of players that we have here. Not really sure how to tackle that apart from relying on, just all the things we do best, I reckon. Let's take a look here. I think the thing that we should go for is stopping the short pass, because that means we stop the area where he's best at. Plus, we also get a chance to maybe stop the run game. We will have a buff on most of our defensive players here, which is pretty good. We're going to be buffing the starting players, of course. So this is the first step. Our offensive game plan. What do we do here? We're going to have a lot of pressure coming at us. And I feel like we have to oppose this with attack. Attack is the best shape of defense. And just going on the inside blocking Derrick Henry. Maybe we can punish them. Maybe we can get around them. Maybe we can really turn on the pain. I don't know. We're just gonna have to give this a shot. Full pad training for the starters. Let's see if we can't get that team fit. And we're losing focus players. Why are we losing focus players here? Why, guys? What is going on? Did I miss something here? Is this a new feature? What is happening? All right, let's take a look. We've got sack the QB 5 times. This has to be our target. Defensive coordinator. Allow 30 or less. We're going to go with the safest option. We're going to go with the safest option. And we're going to go with no sacks allowed, because this is basically, we have to be super offensive, super aggressive. So let's go with this, actually. Let's just go with this one here. I'm not really sure why we can't, where the other focus players have gone. Is this a bug? I don't know. We're going to be doing some training here. Let's try the pass skeleton here. Just a QB, a skeleton crew of receivers trying to score as many passing touchdowns as possible. All right, we've got the target passing. Now we're going to do some target passing. I think this is a way to get some experience points for Will Levis. We're going to be looking at number 11. And Kabloo. There we go. First target has been broken. We're going to try and get those multipliers. Which one do we go for? I think we're going to go for this here. Kabam. There we go. Short route with the tight end. It's the easiest target, I know. But yeah, we're just going to go with this one again. Let's just get that biggest target here. Ooh, just smashed it. Oh, it was very quick on that run. So I even missed it almost. Let's go with this one again. It's very interesting because you really have to lead the receiver here. And you only get the targets when you really do that. So next up, let's go with this route here. I'm going to go with the R1 option. So kaboom, I guess. Oh, just nicked it, but still broke it. So hooray for me, I reckon. All right, this is R1 in all its glory. And there we go. Kaboom. All right, we're doing well today. We've got bronze so far. Now, let's get the number 85 again. I actually don't want to miss one here. Very nice. All right, 7,780 points. How many more can we get? Well, total maximum of 1, I reckon. Oh, I missed the target. Shoot. Well, anyways, we got bronze, which is okay. 8,180 points. This is something that we, of course, are going to be accepting, because why wouldn't we? All right, solid effort, but I know you've got more in you. All right, 300 experience points. Drill complete. Not great. Amani Hooker picking up an injury here, dislocated shoulder. That is not something that I really want to see here in the training. I did push down injuries to a rating of 40. I didn't want to risk any more horrible injuries. We were picking up so many. I had it at 50. That was just a little bit too much. So just to sort of refresh your memories here, we are missing a few players, actually. We're missing Amani Hooker out for 1 week, Dylan Redunce out for 1 week, Peter Skoronski out for 3 weeks, Tyjae Spears 1 week, and Josh Whyle for 3 weeks. I have Skoronski and Spears as my other 2 focus players, so I'm not really sure why they're not showing. Maybe because they're injured, but it should let me select another focus player, unless I have to lock those in at the beginning of the season. I'm not really sure how that works in Madden 24. For the time being, let's upgrade some players. See what we can do here. Denico Autry, our starting left edge. Let's get some points into run stopper here. Improve those abilities, block shedding and pursuit. Next up, Treylon Burks. So far, he's been doing really well. 77. This is our wide receiver. Number 2 behind DeAndre Hopkins. Caleb Farley currently out. No, he's not out. No, I was thinking of the wrong screen. We can't negotiate with him, but he's not out. So this is awesome. Cornerback, he is, of course, here. Chris Moore, anything to make him a little bit better is fantastic. 30 years and 75. This is barely making the team. Andre Dillard, our left tackle. Let's get some points into this player. Improve agile. I want to make sure that he is a scheme fit and stays a scheme fit. Elijah Molden, man-to-man. And I'm just realizing that we have a lot of points to spend because we got 1,000 experience points per player in the last scenario in last week's game against the Browns. Kyle Phillips, another wide receiver. Interesting dude. 24 out of UCLA, was picked in last year's draft. Monty Rice, my upcoming mid linebacker. I would really like to see him improve to be good enough to be a starter. Amani Rodgers, we snapped him up out of free agency last week. Just feel like that is the right thing to do. We've got Nick Westbrook-Ikine. Let's get some points into playmaker. Even if I don't really intend on keeping him around, I feel like he is not a horrible player, so he should get a shot at just showing what he can do. Josh Whyle, sadly out. The rookie, I would have liked to see more of him, especially in the early stages here of the season. But yeah, it's not going to happen. We're going to have to wait until he's back and fit again. Jamarco Jones, right guard. There we go. There is some sort of glitch with the jerseys. When you look at those, they have this really weird texture. Something about Trey Wolf. I just read a few days ago that he was cut by the team. And that Caleb Shudak and Trey Wolf were both cut. So we already waived Shudak basically, but we're going to have to let go of Trey Wolf. Signed was Michael Badgley, the Money Badger, as some people are calling him. So I will be checking that out. Is he an available kicker? If not, we're going to be holding on to Trey Wolf because it doesn't really make any sense, in my opinion, to keep a player around that is, that's not really going to be, part of the team. On the other hand, I don't see the point in, kicking him out and then not having a replacement. So we're going to see if we can find this kicker. His name is Badgley. So we're going to sort by name here. And I actually cannot see him. No. Michael Badgley. No Michael Badgley here. Interesting. Vaccaro Santos is also on site. Is he maybe ranked as a punter? Let me just check this out here. Nah, it doesn't actually look like it. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, so there's no Michael Badgley around currently in the game, so I will not be able to bring him in. Do we have him on another team maybe? So this is the next thing that we're going to be checking out. I do try to get the most realistic. Oh, there he is, Michael Badgley. Here we go. All right, so Michael Badgley is here, so we will have to trade for him because I do want to have him on our team. Get things as realistic as we can. We're gonna try and give him Trey Wolf. That would actually be good because that would mean a positional switch. I doubt that they will be accepting this one though. So I feel like we will have to add a draft pick. There is not really a chance that I see that they won't be doing anything here. All right, so 7th rounder for 2026. Let's see what they think of this. First time I'm using the draft. All right, done deal. Let's send it to the league office and make it official. All right, so we brought in Michael Badgley. This is actually nice. All right, so now we've got the right kicker on our team. A few other players have been signed and waived. I have been following along with this, but of course, in at the end of preseason, when real preseason ends, Madden will upgrade everything, and that will be the time when we will see the correct players on the correct rosters. All right, I don't think that I'll be doing too much more. I just want to take a look at the depth chart, just make sure that everything is still in place, because you never know, this is Madden, so anything can happen, right? Anything can happen here. All right, I think I even dragged Amari Rodgers. Yeah, no, this has been shifted again. I put Amari Rodgers higher, and I sort of built it like this, if I remember it correctly, because the bottom two are going to be leaving, so I do want to train those players that will be staying around. I've got Okonkwo, I've got Wesco, and I've got Morgan Cox. Of course, Whyle is injured at the moment, so we will bring him in later again. Just making sure that everything else here is set as intended. Dylan Redunce will be back next week, which I'm really looking forward to. We've got Autry here, we've got Simmons. Yeah, this is all looking pretty good. Just want to make sure, especially here, I want to have Monty Rice playing, of course. Landry, this is good. Fulton, McCreary, Farley, Elijah Mullen. Yeah, that makes sense. Kevin Pyard, Josh Thompson is going to be our starting strong safety at the moment. So make of that what you will. We could be using Roger McCreary though. I think we'll use Roger McCreary just to be a little bit on the safer side. And as the punter, as the kicker, of course, I'm going to be using Michael Badgley, because why wouldn't I? Even if Ryan Stonehouse has 99 freaking kick power, that is awesome, man. But okay, we're gonna have to move up in terms of the morale. That is not really that well established. Now we've got third down running back Derrick Henry, of course. We've got the power halfback Derrick Henry, of course, slot wide receiver. I feel like we could do better here, right? And I feel like we should be using Treylon Burks. I know that is my wide receiver number 2. Chris Moore is not. Maybe Kyle Phillips. Maybe use Amari Rodgers for that position. There's not too much difference, and he wouldn't be getting that much playtime anyways. So let's just see what we do with this lineup here. And now, guys, everything's said and done. A lot of things taken care of this week. Let's play the Cincinnati Bengals at home at Nissan Stadium. Here we go. Nissan Stadium, and this time it's a rain game. We had that last week. But it's good because we set up our game to sort of help us out in the run game a little bit more. Will Levis here, our number 8, starting QB, the rookie out of Kentucky. Defensive players showing off the uniforms here. We're going to be playing in the home uniform. The Bengals in the all white with the orange helmet here. Liking those uniforms. And we are coming out in the rain, heavy rain here in Nissan Stadium. All right, what else is there to know? Well, we have to try and limit our own mistakes as much as we probably can. And it'll be a tall ask here to get 5 offensive touchdowns. It'll be a tall ask to win this game. We are the home team. We're already behind, so that is that. Slippery when wet. This is the game day factor. We've got momentum already stacked against us. Prediction problems. hides the indicator of the receivers. That sucks. Major balls, and this is Derrick Henry. Now we're immediately off here. It's a foot race now. Number 22, and he will shove us out because we lose the speed. But the first go, 58 total yards currently for Derrick Henry. What an amazing run. Getting through here, avoiding that tackle. But number 22, well, that was never going to let up here. Too quick. Couldn't really do a lot, just sort of pushes us out of bounds. And we're going to go with the mesh spot here next. Very nice. We don't have the... Oh, we pushed it back a little bit, so we have the receiving icons back. That is good. Okonkwo, we've got Wesco, we've got Burks, we've got Hopkins. A lot of players, a lot of options here. And here we go. Trevon Wesco. Gets the ball, goes down immediately. I mean, I like him. I like the way he plays. I just don't think that he will be that helpful and really worth the money if we keep him around. Let's go with an ISO. Let's get Henry running again. Oh dear. This is slightly more dangerous here, but we are pushing into the end zone. A lot of power here behind Derrick Henry's run. Did I just say Derrick Henry? Or Henry Reddick? Or Derrick Henry? Or Henry Derrick? Jesus freaking Christ. Anyhows, here we go. Defense. Can't stop them. We really struck back pretty well. Chig Okonkwo, our starting tight end, will be the main receiver right now. Derrick Henry, as he is called correctly, of course. Let's just get this one out of here. And it's a great catch by Treylon Burks. Will Levis gets it out. 2 for 2. Very well done. Inside zone, a left-hand side here. Let's go for a run again. Second quarter, 2 minutes 53. We haven't had the 2-minute warning yet on Derrick Henry. This time we don't get any separation here. The offensive line can't really help, and it's Kazee with his first tackle here today. Again, Okonkwo or Burks. I like the route that Burks has, but Okonkwo also has a nice route. There we go. Well done. Holding onto the ball through the contact. 3 for 3. 41 yards. Will Levis today. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. We're playing well. Could we be doing much better? I'm not really sure. We got very, very lucky with that first run for Derrick Henry. But liking this. All right, Burks, short one. Okonkwo on the more aggressive route. I don't think I'll be going for Rodgers in the slot. Here we go. Treylon Burks. It is more tiring for the players, as you can see. And is that an injury? Let's go the wide curl. Treylon Burks. Again, a short one. I could go with Henry, but I don't think I will. Here we go. Slapped away here. Number 27. Slaps the ball away. It's the first incomplete pass here. That was Spattle. And as I said, the name is fitting. He's a very physical player. Here we go. Well done. Burks again with the catch. 1 minute 18 is the current time. I'm looking for this one here. Maybe this will work, or we're going to be going with Phillips. Let's see which one does better in getting separation. Couldn't really get it. Number 55 was there. It's just shutting that one down. That's Logan Wilson. Do we try a slip screen? If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, well, it doesn't work, you know. This is not rocket science, is it? Can I get a better block here? Come on, number 60. That's Brunskill. Our left guard. Backup player, of course, because the starter is, as we all know, Peter Skoronski. But he's out with an injury. All right, let's go. Derrick Henry, another one. I need you to really close the gap here. A field goal would be good, but I personally... Oh my God, we got a sack. We got a sack. And they're calling the timeout. Oh, that sucks. Michael Badgley, come on, man. There we go. Michael Badgley on for the field goal. Kaboom. And it is good. We get the points. It's 14 versus 10. Whoever that was diving in there. Almost roughing the kicker. Come on, team. 3 seconds to go. All right, let's go this. Halfback punch. But we're going to be trying to be super clever here. How are we going to do that? We're going to try and get DeAndre Hopkins with a post-wheel drag. D-Hop, my man, you got to run like frickin' hell. I want to sort of punch through there. And it just stays something that I wanted to do, not something that I actually did. But there we go. It would have been actually a pretty good one, but he sort of had to rush that throw. There wasn't a lot of time to really aim, focus, or for DeAndre Hopkins to get the separation. Here's a kick by Ferguson. Going down to the 10. No, oh, how far can we go? Chris Moore, stop. For a second there, it looked like it was going to open up. 400 yards on the season currently. He's having a very good season, and I'm super reluctant to really trade him. But I do feel like we have to. I don't really want to overpay. I don't want to give him a crazy deal here. So Amari Rodgers tried to get that one. 2nd and 10. But the coverage is really solid. There's not a lot of things we can do here. Let's try this one here. Let's get Amari Rodgers running. Come on, my man. Go, 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 go. Oh, my Lord. That was out of reach. That sucked. That sucked. Now, we're not doing too well here, but in all fairness, the coverage is pretty good. And we're playing with a rookie QB, currently rated. Oh, and that is incomplete. Derrick Henry, man. So Ryan Stonehouse, come on, man. Just punt that ball away as far as you can. Let's try and get it out of bounds. I'm not really sure what the CPU was thinking when it gave me these ludicrous targets. 5 offensive touchdowns versus the Bengals. Injury timeout here for Akeem Davis-Gaither. And here we go. Defense holds them, actually. This is huge in the 3rd quarter. We get a chance. All right, we get a chance to catch up here. Let's make the most of this one. Will Levis. And this was nice. Oh, this is very nice. Can we get a stiff arm going? Yes, we can, but we're pushed out of bounds. Ushered away here by the defensive players. Good connection, though. Good connection. Will Levis finds DeAndre Hopkins. Sort of evading the first one, and then he's quicker than I would have given him credit. All right. Our defensive players are hyped. They like what they're seeing. We need 2 stops by our defense. Now, first we need to score a touchdown. Oh, and we're stopped. No, number 22. Yeesh, man. Is that a woozy? I think it is. We could go for a jailbreak screen. I'm not really convinced about this one, though. Let's go the halfback zone weak. Let's do some running here. Derrick Henry. Come on. Go, go, go. Very nice. Well done, my man. Protecting the ball, working his way forward. Not really giving up. I mean, this is what I do like about him. This is what I do like about him. And as I said, I'm not really opposed to signing him. I'm just a little bit on the fence about the money that he wants. He doesn't really want to stay with us. We have a few options here. We can go for a free agency player. Jesus, what a quick takedown. But Okonkwo gets us forward. 2nd and 4. We could go for a free agent player. We could try and trade him for another solid running back with a longer deal. But I do want to keep things realistic. And I feel like currently we should be doing everything to keep him around. Here we go. Derrick Henry moving forward. Because the real Titans, the real life Titans, maybe to put it that way, because we're the real Titans as well, yeah? Just pointing that out, but okay. The real Titans definitely will try to keep him around. So number 91, is that Hendrickson? Yes, it is. Coming from behind, getting on Henry. 22 seconds in the third quarter. Derrick Henry. Here we go. 14 seconds. Let's go. Beautifully done. Well done, man. Fantastic. And here we go. Everybody hypey, except for Derrick Henry himself. He's just like, yeah, well, what else? Shove me, guys. Shove me. Oh, there we go. Now, really well done. Offensive line opening up that gap beautifully. It worked perfectly. Even sort of shedding a tackle, but this is the active X factor. So we close the gap again. Come on, defense. Defense holds them. That is gigantic, guys. Goodness gracious. And we're pushed back to our 1 yard line. Oh my lord. That might have been not fantastic. But okay. Here we go. Oh, the first tackle. Oh my goodness. Woo, we're still at the 1 yard line. Oh my god. Oh my god. At least he wasn't sort of stopped for a loss. So he still has the X factor active. But we need to get out of there quicker, guys. Fucking hell, man. That's a safety. Yeah, we couldn't get out. Why are they on the ball? What the fuck is going on, guys? Should be our ball though, but okay. Oh, did I throw that away there? But we're at the 1 yard line. Oh, that sucked. Ah. Well, maybe a pass play would have been better, but yeah, still not so sure about pulling that off with Will Levis, right? Come on, D-Hop. We've got 1 minute 55. I'm hating this already. Yeah, that was pass interference. At least I would call that. And the secondary is showing us exactly why they are currently 3-0. Let's see. Let's go with this curved inside run here. Derrick Henry, come on, my man. I need you to really pull this off, guys. Push forward. Ah, shit. Tried not to curse in this episode, but I failed. Same as I failed to get out there. Oh, that sucks. We weren't doing that badly. Oh, Okonkwo drops the ball. Oh, that is annoying. That is super annoying. And a field goal, yeah. And we are losing touch here. We are losing touch. Rodgers, Hopkins. Let's go for the first down. Kind of stopped here, 2nd and 1. Let's try the stick. No, we're not going to get this. We're not going to get this one here. 25 seconds. Yeah, breaking some tackles. Shedding some tackles. But overall, yeah, this one hurts. It hurts because I feel like we could have done better. Could have done better. But we didn't. 9 for 19 for Will Levis. The first half was better. The second half, really, yeah, we let ourselves down. 66.1. Oh, this hurts. 47% completion rate only. There was a lot of interference. A lot of players stopping us here. Derrick Henry, 117 yards, 2 touchdowns. That was good. On the receiving side, it wasn't good. I felt like we couldn't hold on to the balls here. Okonkwo with a drop. Derrick Henry with a drop. Ah, that sucked, man. I see Al-Shaair with a solo tackle lead. Roger McCreary with the total tackle lead. He actually worked out well at strong safety. Quite a lot of tackles for loss. 1 sack for BJ Hill. 0 interceptions, so at least we've got that going for us, right? I don't really have much to say about that. We have to be better as a team and make sure we're getting out of these games with a win. Yeah, sure. One of the top teams in the NFL, but yeah, let's be disappointed about that one. Put that one on me. I need to have you guys better prepared and put you in a better position to succeed. We'll get it figured out. Yeah. I don't really see this as a big problem. This was to be expected. This was going to be a hard game. So let's check out the game plan Elite QB. It's always tough beating a team led by Joe Burrow, but does that make this loss any easier to swallow? Well, hell no, it does. Not. Psych. Never. Every loss hurts. We came in with the expectation to shut him down and win the game, but we weren't able to get the job done. Exactly. I think this is going to be the dampener on morale. All defensive players will have -5 play recognition next game. No. Ah, that hurts. Couldn't get a sack on him. Not really surprised about that, to be honest. That offensive line, it was just solid and decent. Well, it wasn't crazy good, but yeah, it wasn't really horrible either. But the AFC South still wide open. Take a look at that. 2 for 2. 2 wins, 2 losses for the Titans currently. One thing that I did see is that Derrick Henry is still leading the rushing. He's still one of the rushing leaders, which is pretty cool. Bryce Young currently one of the passing leaders, top 3 receiving leaders. We've got Brandon Cooks. Matt Julian, sack leader, Fletcher Cox, interception leader. Yeah, so there's nobody from us here, but I do like the fact that we've got Derrick Henry in there. And I really feel like we should keep him around simply because of that. Yeah, apart from that, I'm going to say thank you guys for watching. You are the reason this journey is special for me. I hope you enjoy the storylines here. I hope you enjoy what's happening in the franchise. Next week, we're going to be playing the Colts away, which means we're going to be facing Anthony Richardson, another rookie from the 23 draft. Very exciting times. Let's see what happens there. Thanks for being here. Drop a like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing. And as always, guys, thank you so much for being here. See you next time.